Alright, I'm live. It's been one of those days. Hey, Will, how are you, dear? You're not showing up on my count over here. I wonder why. Been one of those days. I mean to tell you, I am I am bored, reined in. I mean, hey, Naparuski, been reined in for the most part. Hey, Cindy and Teresa McCain. Cindy with a Y, that is. I don't see Cindy with an I much anymore. It's been one of them days. And by the way, I thank you, Naparuski. Naparuski paid for my paid subscription to StreamYard. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to go on right now. I, uh, I used up my free 20 hours, and they sent me a notice that I can no longer use it till it rolled over again. And Naparoski put me back in the saddle again. I didn't realize I had done 20 hours. Matter of fact, StreamYard, I think I already said, hey, Teresa McCain. StreamYard sent me a notice and said that uh, 97% of the people that use the free StreamYard do not use up their free 20 hours. So that means 3% of the free users use up their 20 hours, and I'm now in that 3%. Well, I was. Right now, I'm on a paid thing. It's supposed to be $20 a week, but there's a catch to that. Oh man, I wish I gotta get me a that's going brush of some kind that I can reach back there and scratch my back. Uh, I done. I lost my train of thought. Um, it's supposed to be $20 a week, but that's if you pay on an annual basis. In other words, if you pay by the month, it's $25 a week. So that's where they get you on that. Um, so that yesterday I had to take my 19-year-old kitty Gwendolyn Sue into the vet to be. Oh, I'm so sorry, Willow. I hate that. I hate that. I've had to put down a couple of my. I had one that I had a cat, and it was a Siamese. It was a big old male, and he was cross-eyed. Remember the movie Clarence the Cross-Eyed Lion? That's why I named my cat Clarence, because he was cross-eyed. And I had this lady that came around and groomed him once a month, and she kept up with his shots. And feline leukemia, uh, I done lost my train. uh, but she was, and you know, she reminded me of shots and stuff and everything. And she also, hey Lisa, she also gave the feline leukemia shots. Well, you were supposed to keep that stuff refrigerated, and she didn't. I was so upset I wanted to sue her, but I did. There was no point. But he got that feline leukemia, and eventually I had to put him down. Um, I believe in if you want a pet, get a rescue. There's millions of them out there without going and buying specially raised or something like that. Um, but I used my last. Well, I got one more, I think. Let's see. No, I don't. I used my last one, and that stinking diamond, he done got caught up in that thing, another one. And so I guess if I do any more, I'm going to have to hang them up higher. But I, I don't know where these flies are coming from. But I've been just uh, I seen a clear spot. I looked on the radar. I seen a clear spot. So I was going to run over to this one place that I want to get some cuttings. Let me show you. See if you can see this. This is called a purple something, and I'm thinking it's going to be in that family of sunshine ligustrums, the golden dewdrop, and I wanted to go over and see if that lady let me have some cuttings off. I don't like sneaking cuttings off of bushes, especially if it's on somebody's property. But at any rate, I headed over there. Now I had my battery charger and everything hooked up to the to the scooter over 24 hours, and let me put this back. These cuttings I'm doing back here, I'm doing all my cuttings like that. I leave them inside where I see roots, and I keep them under the lights. I found my grow light. I keep them under my grow lights overnight. Today I don't. And but I want to start some. But anyway, I got over there. I got pretty close to being over there, and all of a sudden it started dropping raindrops. and I turned around and I was heading back to the house, and then all of a sudden the scooter seemed to be going slow, and I looked down there at the gauge, and it was the battery charge was dropping, so it didn't have a full charge. Now, either that charger that I'm using is no good, or the batteries are starting to be shot. I just barely, it'll be on this video that comes up in the morning. I just barely got home, and when I got home, I couldn't even get up the ramp. I had to holler for Jay to come out there and see if he could help me push it while I was doing it, and that wouldn't work. Finally had to get Donovan out there and me get off and stand on my cane, and he managed to push it up on the deck. So I got the other charger. I don't know why I didn't throw that bad charger. That might be the bad. I don't know, but I'll know tomorrow. Uh, but I want to get some of those purple. Lisa, or is Lisa there? Is Lisa there? Um, yes, it's my outlet. um, but it's just been a bad day. Um, I was aiming on taking a shower today. Yeah, I think it's my day. Uh, Lisa, yeah, Lisa's there. Lisa, what is them purple things you do? When I get out there tomorrow, if those lights is throwing me off back there, I didn't know those would show up like that. But it's a purple something. It looks like the leaves and stuff look the same as the golden dewdrop. Um, I still, the other day when I had to get that $20 out of the ATM to get that shrub that I bought, I've still got cash from that. They got some of those purple, what you call it, over there at that store. I'm getting to where I don't like clipping, even if they're out towards the road and hanging out on the right of way and everything. I don't like to do that. And here lately, I am so afraid of offending somebody. Now, that lady, all I know, I don't know her name. It must start with a C because that's what shows up on her where it should be a picture. It shows C, and she's the one that says she how does she say that? She calls them like she sees them. And she got some stuff started a while back, and then she said she got back to me and she said she didn't mean to offend nobody. She didn't, uh, and she enjoyed my videos and all that. She just wrote a big, but then she said in that comment, uh, she told me she didn't say take it to the bank, but that's what she meant, that she would no longer, under no circumstances would she comment on my channel again, but she'd watch them. Well, I took her that's at her word, and I left a comment back. It was nice and everything, but she didn't keep a word. See, that Jimmy John come in there and said something, and here she come again, and this time she said, I don't know how I can't remember the exact way she phrased it, but she said she was so sick of people that she supported, uh, that she supported going on GoFundMe. She said first it was CNH, and by CNH she meant the Chris and Holly show. So I guess that means she was watching Chris and Holly. She may still be. I don't know. I don't watch them. Uh, they're just not my cup of tea, anymore. But she said first it was Chris and Holly, and then it was Junk Dauber, and now it's Christy and Marty on the Crazy Family Tube. So that's not kind of, she's just saying her thoughts. But here's the thing. Either she's just trying to remember certain things, or she only watches 3 channels: Chris and Holly, Junk Dauber, and Crazy Family. Like we're the only ones. But people get support. Um, I mean, it's just like I couldn't be doing this. I couldn't be doing this live stream right now if somebody, Naparuski, hadn't supported my channel by donating that $25 specifically for me to go on the paid version of StreamYard. Now, I don't know what I'll do next month, I don't know. Yeah, so I'd say almost probably close to 100% of YouTube channels are looking for support from their subscribers and people that want to support them but don't subscribe. I've got some people that watch my channel, and just for them viewing my channel, they're supporting it because I make revenue off of the ads. Not much. But guys, that there's an expense. Now, when I first started this YouTube channel, I wasn't looking for no support. I was looking to make ad revenue. But that was when I was off in La La Land, and I didn't realize what all was involved. And if she has shrunk her number of shows she watches down to only 3, don't you think she might be the type that is far too critical of others? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why some people like certain channels. Some people don't. I don't know. I don't know why I've always got two or three that leave thumbs down on my channels, and it's always the thing. Hey, Paul, how you doing, sir? Uh, I'm bored out of my head. Been having a bad day, Paul, and I'm just bored. It's been raining. My scooter's, I don't know if it's broke down or not. If it's bad batteries, I got to get on the phone tomorrow and get in touch with the VA to send a work thing to the scooter place here in town, so they'll come out, check my batteries, and replace them. These batteries is over a year old. Well, they're probably about a year and a half old. Um, so maybe those batteries, but my oldest grand, bless his heart, I, whew, I just wanna cry when they have to come bail me out. And bless them, they was out there uh, pushing and tugging on that thing. Um, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have them around. Another naysayer seems to be Jimmy John. Yeah, Jimmy John. I don't. Here's the thing. Just like Naparuski said, uh, these these naysayers, these trolls, I don't think they realize that every time they come on my channel and leave comments, that's part of my viewership, and you have to maintain a certain amount of views just to keep yourself. Hey, Barbara. Um, it it's a win. It's a win for me. It contributes to my channel. They don't contribute like monetarily or anything like that. They don't contribute by giving me a positive thumbs up or anything like that, but it counts on the viewership. And I don't think they realize what they're doing, and I can't figure nothing out. Uh, I'm just not going to worry about it. But now, when I get out like that and it starts dropping rain, then I look down there and see my batteries are low. I'm in the world of doo doo. uh, what? Sorry, what you say? I may just that's just grow lights. Yeah, they're grow lights back there on those cuttings. I've started working in here in my room a little bit when I'm doing just cuttings and stuff, and I'm going to leave them in here till they make roots, and I run them grow lights overnight. I turn them on about 8 o'clock, and then I turn them off in the morning about 6. And I'm gonna see if that speeds them up as far as rooting and stuff. Yeah, I'm not. And some people say, "Well, block them." Well, if I block them, does that mean they can't get on my channel and contribute to my viewership, or does that mean it blocks us from even getting to watch my channel? I don't know. I have blocked some people, but usually it was somebody that was pretty filthy mouth and cussing, and I know I let words slip sometime, but the words is like damn and shit, and what's another one? Stuff like that. But you never hear me come up with the MFers and the GDs and all that stuff. Uh, that's not me, and I really don't like to say it or hear it, you know. But if somebody on here, one of my subscribers, happens to mess up and cuss or something, I'm not going to get bent out of shape for it. I'm not even going to call them on it. But just been just been one of them cotton picking days, and I'm worried about my scooter now, and uh, I just wish I could go out there and jump in the car and oh boy, pain in the foot. Uh, you know, I, but anyway, my words to this lady, and I'm gonna say, Miss C, come on back if you want to, and go ahead and leave your comments if you want to. But and you did say you hate it when channels you support goes to GoFundMe. Well, I thought long and hard about that GoFundMe, and I know it's not going to happen overnight. Um, and I know it's a lot of money. Um, but here's the thing: I called my daughter up Sunday night to get me a couple of more jars of those tame jalapeno peppers. And when she come home Monday morning, she said they were out of them, but they was gonna have some there that night. She'd go get them for me. Well, they still didn't get them in. And then today, they still didn't have them in. Well, here's the thing way I'm looking about this new scooter I want. If I had that scooter, I wouldn't have to. I mean, she could go somewhere else, surely, but you know that just takes up her gas and stuff. And but if I had that scooter, I would be able to get on that sucker, go to this other Walmart, or go to another store somewhere and get them peppers myself. I don't want her going out of her way to get stuff for me, you know, because, and I hate to keep saying, people say I'm poor mouthy, but money is tight, extremely tight. And by the way, lost my dadgone food stamps temporarily. We didn't get them renewed when we were supposed to, and now we had to go through the whole thing again. So we're waiting to hear back from them. So that was almost $200. Hey Lee, uh, Leo, is that Delinante or Delinante? How do you pronounce that? And I guess you can't tell me. But I don't recognize the name. And so glad you're here, and I appreciate it so much. And please keep coming back. And I've got regular live streams that I do. You know, one's on Saturday, one's on Wednesday, one's Friday at midnight. Thanks, Sandy. Um, Matter of fact, that stinking Jimmy John, he said he thinks I'm lying about my age. I wished I was. I wished I was like 60 or something, when I was in my prime. And I was in my prime. My prime was from about 40 to 70 something. But he said I'm lying about my age. Now, I don't know how he gets his jollies on that. But I'm lying about my age. I commented back. I said March the 4th, 1941. Do the math. Hey, Christy, did you hear that about that Miss C saying that uh, first it was Chris and Holly's show that was doing the GoFundMe, and then now it's Junk Darby, or no, was it? How did you put that? It was Chris and Holly, and then it was Junk Dauber, and now it's uh, uh, Christy and Marty on the Crazy Family Tube for she just said she was sick and tired of uh, getting frustrated. uh, but yeah, she was sick and tired of channels she supported. So that means she supported Chris and Holland, she supported me, she supported you guys. Does that mean now she's not? Well, if she keeps coming on the channel, she's supporting in a way. It counts towards viewership. Um, but I so much enjoy. I didn't know I was going to enjoy doing these live streams. It gives me I'm I'm having conversation with everybody, and that means something. And uh, Paul, I had a question I was asking that was about one of your videos the other day. Dadgone it. Now I can't think of what it was. Um, Maybe it was. Is Willow leaving? Hey, Angie. Yeah, I guess Willow left. But I just had a bad day. I'm not really. I'm not really. I hope that battery is fully charged tomorrow. I need to get out. Um, I'm gonna try to get in touch with the owners of the Jade Lounge, the one that's been there for over 50 years. Um, that had to close here a couple of months back. Her husband died, and she closed it up. I would like to just go in there, look around, sit at the bar, and of course, probably ain't got no beer in there, and just have a beer. Sometimes you can be in a house full of people, but still feel alone. Yes, a lot of truth in that. Doing good, Marty. I was watching the video a while ago of, I didn't see it when you was running it live. Man, you're looking like a ball of misery, with that neck and holding that head and stuff. And I just, think about you a lot. But at any rate, I'm going to try not to have so many of these lives, but I swear I enjoy doing them so much. And especially if I've had a bad day. And today has just been rotten. I mean, um, just rotten. Oh, I did. I don't know what I would have done if that thing had decided to quit 1,000 foot up the road or something. I don't know. I would guess I would sit there and sing and just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet. But I don't. I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk. I didn't even have my cane. I don't know what I would have done. I guess I'd have had to sit there and wave at cars as they went by, see if I could get somebody to stop and help me. I don't know. Uh, it it just it caught me by surprise. I mean, I thought I had a full charge on that thing, unless I had the bad battery charger hooked up to that thing. That could have been it. So I've got the other charger hooked up to it. The red light charging thing is on, so we'll see tomorrow. I'll be very careful if it's not raining. Um, I'm going to I want to get some of them purple plants. I don't know what that's called. I didn't even go a mile today. The first thing I did, I went down the street down here and cut me some pittosporins, which is only about 1,000 feet down the street. Then I come back up past the house, went down the street and around the corner to that tool store, looking at them purple shrubs, and then I headed out down the street to this where I want to see these people, see if they would give me permission to take some cuttings off of their purple uh, plants. And then I felt a drop of rain. I turned around to go head to the house, and I looked down there at the gauge, and it said yeller. It was plumb out of the green, but then as you get going, it goes all the way back up into the green. But every time you hit a little hill or a little bump or something, it ligustrum. Zinc. I think I got zinc. I got several things of new meds that's never even been opened, just stuff that I've got across the counter that I get through my uh, Aetna, and I hate Aetna. It used to be Coventry, so I don't know how I wound up with Aetna, but I didn't know I'd make it home or not, and I swear I was scared to death I was going to be stuck, and I didn't even have my phone with me. I'm gonna have to start carrying that cotton picking phone, but then I don't know how to use it. I can't just look at it and dial Donovan or dial my daughter. I don't. It doesn't work. It doesn't. And I've had cell phones for a long time. But now these smartphones come along, and I just can't wrap my brain around it. Scares me to death. What is it? 9:07. I ain't gonna run too long here tonight. I just wanted to talk and That I was looking at the color of them plants. They don't even look green from here. I guess that's them lights. I'm running the. I don't know, Lisa. Do you know? Where is? I don't see it. Them lights. Right now they're running red and blue, and you can do them where it runs just red, or just blue, or just white. And I don't know. I can't remember how that was. We're having pizza because I am too tired to cook, and that's what they had in there a while ago. Pizza and breadsticks. Uh, but you know what? I was 20. I never had a pizza till I was about 25. I was about 25 years old. What is that on that screen? Before I ever had a pizza. I didn't even know what a pizza was. And when I went in the Army, some of the guys from up north, especially John Slavin, he was from Pennsylvania. And he was talking about pizzas, you know. And I'm like, what the crap is pizzas? Now that was a northern thing. It wasn't a southern thing down south. And but John Slavin started talking about pizza. You ain't never had a pizza, no. And he was a Yankee, and I was a rebel. And every once in a while, I'll say the South will rise again, and he'll come in and say, "Shit floats." John Slavin. He taught. I didn't know how to tie a Windsor knot for a necktie. He taught me how to tie a Windsor knot. I sure would like to talk to John. Me and him was pretty good friends. We had smoked meatloaf, cheesy broccoli. I'm not asking about cheesy broccoli and baby potatoes. Smoked them, added to mashed potato. Alan is already in bed. Wow, he turned in early. Yeah, I seen that live they did today, but I didn't see it when it was live. I caught it later. New Haven, Connecticut is home to the very first pizza, says Lisa. That's some trivia. Um, I might start doing some trivia things. That'd be a good thing for my trivia list. Um, we had it once every 6 months growing up. Pops was poor. I don't care for it either, Barbara, but I'll eat it. You know, I eat a bite of it, but I didn't really want it. And besides that, I had just fixed me 3 fried eggs with a piece of toast um, right before that, so I really didn't need it. Poppy, I think you need vitamin D. I take vitamin D, but I don't know what is that. Well, well, here it is. These things, I don't know if I made a mistake. I had 2 small bottles of vitamin D and I put them all in this one big bottle. And so I'm not sure about the dosage. But as you can see, it's very tiny. and they're like gelatin pills. I take one. I take. Do I take one in the? You know what? I can't even. I can't even remember. I think I'm doing 2 a day. Let's see. Here's my. What the heck? Something got done. Nope, I'm only taking 1 a day, and I'm just wondering if that's enough. I take 1 in the evening. I gotta get me a new pill thing, cause this one here just flies open. It don't stay shut, and I wind up dumping it. Um, but I take one of those. I take one of those. I like popcorn. I like my popcorn scorched. Now I like sausage pizza. I love sausage on the pizza. Uh, but anyway, let me close that before I wind up knocking out. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I might be taking 2 of them a day. But I didn't keep the bottle at the company. Well, I probably got the bottle somewhere, but she takes liquid vitamin D. Now I take gummies. Some of those gummies has got sugar. I go. They're doing blood work on me this Friday. I think that's the 6th. And then the following week, I go to that doctor, and I've got a new doctor, so I don't have to jump all over that old man doctor. And I shouldn't talk. I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but I think he's just messed up my everything for me. And I'm gonna tell this. And by the way, when I left this morning on my scooter, I didn't get lined up just right, and the right front wheel, I hit it at an angle, and the right front wheel was hanging over the edge. But it didn't run off, but it just rest of it just slid down the ramp. So I'm gonna ask this new doctor about this dadgone ramp. I need that big ramp. Um, Supposedly, I don't know if they check everything or not. Now my daughter has to get shots for vitamin D, and she has to get shots for, is it B12 or something like that. And I used to have to give my wife shots, the B12 shots. Uh, and if we'd had a recent argument about something, she wouldn't let me give her a shot for a couple of days. Said you might still be mad at me and try to hurt me. I hope she wasn't serious about that. No way I would ever hurt that lady. Hey, P-Deb. That was my baby boy. But guys, hey, I didn't see Spaceman. It's very easy for me to miss people on this chat. on these comments. And I have to say again, if you want to make sure I see something, and I'm not saying this because it's money, but do a 99-cent super chat and it will highlight, and I will notice that highlight right away. I wish there was some way you could highlight a comment without having to worry about doing a super chat. But it will highlight. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the shots are better. I don't know where I heard that, but I heard it from somewhere. But anyhow, the only thing about these live streams is when I get done with this live stream right here, I have to immediately go to my dashboard, my YouTube.
Hi, y'all.
What?
I'm going to bed.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm tired.
Huh?
Because I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
You ain't done nothing. Help push me up the ramp.
I'm supposed to be going to bed anyway, so.
I appreciate it, baby. Love you.
Love you too tonight.
My teenager. Love my baby boy. Now, what was I talking about? I'm watching the Olympics. Well, I'm not. I'm watching a little bit of it, especially the gymnastics. And let me tell you something about the women's gymnastics thing. And this is just my thoughts. Something wasn't Simone Biles flat out is too old for the game. 24. She's 24 years old. That's too old to compete against all these younger girls. And Michaela Skinner, and I think she used to be Michaela Mahoney or McConey or something like that. I have to go immediately to my YouTube thing and unlist it because it'll go up as live. Plus, it will be limited, so I can't have any monetization on it. I have to go in there, click the monetization thing, and then request a review because it's got that yellow dollar sign up, meaning that there won't be any commercials on the thing. Plus, I don't have a lot of people that go in there and watch these live streams. That they, I mean, all of y'all done and seen it. Some of you might go back and look through it, but I have to go in there and set the ads and all that. Do the mid roll or whatever you call it. Have to go in there and set that thing and then request a review, and then it takes about 10 or 12 hours for YouTube to review it and then set it to green where it can be monetized. So then I can have commercials on there. And I try to set the commercials at least 10 to 15 minutes apart because some of my live streams run an hour and a half. I had one run the other day for 2 hours. But hey, the fact is, I got a long, long ways to go before I'll ever get enough viewers that are watching the things and not skipping the ads and stuff. I got a long ways to go on that. Uh, well, they do it on all of mine. And that one the other day that I mentioned, I said the word, and I ain't gonna say it now. You're watching YouTube, and you ain't get me this time. But I said the word. The word is, I think you spell it this way, Suicide. Don't dwell on that stuff. They'll do that strike against you in a heartbeat. And don't say the N word. Even when I'm saying the N word, it's in good. It's not derogatory. It's just that I'm explaining what somebody said. Like when that man I come back in the store and he was saying, "Gee, the way Russell talks, you would think that little N word was white." Talking about my baby grandson. Now, if you want to get me riled up, uh, you start talking about my babies. And I tell you the truth, this is weird, and I don't mean this derogatory in any sense. Uh, when I see somebody, a friend, he comes by, they got this new baby, and this couple is white. And I'm looking at it's a beautiful baby, and everything. And I'm thinking, he sure is white. Sure is light skinned. Of course he is. Both her parents is white. But it crosses my mind. He's light skinned. Very light. People think I don't mean it in a bad sense or anything. It's just that I'm used to my little brown babies. All three of them. God. My life has been so much better uh, because of my mixed babies. The only thing wrong with them three mixed boys is it's not a little mixed girl in the bunch. And see, when you got a bunch of boys, things are kind of a certain way in the household. But then when you got some girls in the mix too, it changes the complexion of the whole thing. And the boys, uh, now my oldest one, Mike Donovan, the 31-year-old, if I said I need a group hug, I'd get a group hug from him right away. That used to be a regular thing with us. Group hug, me and him and my wife. Matter of fact, I don't think we've done that since he died. I would love to have a little granddaughter, but I've got granddaughters. I've got Alina. I've got Rianne. I've got Christy, and a couple others of you in there claiming for me to grandpa. And daggone it, I still need dirt. I ain't got any dirt lately. Here's some dirt. I've been going through my dirt. I want dirt from everybody. Oh, that's crazy, but what the heck? He's sitting out by the fire by myself. I asked if he wanted to come out. He's in bed. Oh, yeah. Alan's in the bed. So I got granddaughters. I find that with these adopted granddaughters, I can't really say some things that I might say. Boy, you're pretty. And I was looking at Christy the other day. She looks great. She looks like she looks like a mature hottie. I'd love to get a hug from that whole bunch. Everybody of any color is human, good, bad, no matter what. That's the way I look at it, Barbara. That's the way I look at it. Really is. Um, but at any rate, the GoFundMe's coming along. And I don't call no name. If you want to see who's contributing, you can always go to it and see. Um, but that one gal, just a kid, and she donated $30 to Poppy for that scooter. I appreciated that so much. And why do I get whitest things? Hey, Claire Dory, whitest things get me emotionally worked up. I think about her giving that $30. She works. She works a job. She's just a kid, and she donated $30, and it just makes me want to cry. Uh, a lot of things do that now. Uh, I think about Lisa. Lisa's helped me out so much with some of my plants and stuff, and uh, I'm still having a hard time believing she's up in her 50s. I was thinking she's like a 20 or something. But she's not. She's not. Alan had too much food. I have a little piece of breadstick thing, and I had 3 fried eggs with a piece of toast. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Um, of the eggs, the pizza, ho hum. Um, anyway, I've been at it over an hour, so I guess, gosh, is it 9:30? What have I got left to do tonight? Um, I guess I've got nothing to do but sit here and watch YouTube videos. It's what I do because I can't get sleepy. I think I'm gonna take some melatonin uh, tonight, and I got these little places. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know. It's psoriasis. I'm gonna give myself a good facial tomorrow. I got something under there. I think that's psoriasis, and I've been using this. Been using this. Um, which reminds me, I guess I need to go on the internet tonight and order my across the counter meds uh, for the month that is the first, right? Or is it? No, it's the third. Where's my? There it is. I just got my cane the other day with the quad thing. It's gonna take some getting used to. That was one of my cross the counter meds. That was I get $60 a month. That cane was $23. And this this psoriasis relief cream, that was that particular one didn't come from them. Everything that comes from cross the counter meds through Aetna is CVS. Anyway, make yourself an oatmeal mass, then maybe a little aloe. Which reminds me, we are getting a big package ready for you. Be ready. Oh, okay, and that reminds me, I got to, I got to finish packing this thing with the pictures. These are silly little pictures, by the way, for Alan, but he'll like them. Cindy says she has psoriasis bad. That's the old person saying, I think. But it's mainly right on my face, usually right there and right over there. And I guess if I took a shower every night. And now I have 2 months left before the first expected frost. Do you think it's too late to air layer? Um, uh, I I don't know about that up there, Lisa, but down here you pretty much do it to it year round. She said I think it's too late to air layer. Do the five, do the five, do the five, do the five. What? What? Okay. Matter of fact, if it's clear tomorrow, I'm going to take that shrub out there, that golden dewdrop, and I'm going to lay it on its side, and I'm going to try to air layer that little spot there. I want to take that one limb off of there, but I don't want to lose it. I want it to root. Psoriasis is an autoimmune too. They said pregnancy can trigger it. Oh, I've not. I've got him. I've got him laying here. I'm just. I had to do something to my printer. I was on uh, the ink thing with Hewlett Packard. They sent me ink whenever I needed it. My printer goes online, and something happened to it, and somehow or another I got unsubscribed from the instant ink thing with Hewlett Packard, and my printer quit printing. So I finally got it going again because I print my pictures and everything. Is that my cat? Hold on a minute. You want now, baby? He shut you in here, didn't he? There you go. Go on. Love you, baby. I didn't even know he was in here. But he was in here. Oh, okay, yeah, well, he was shut up in here and he didn't like that at all. They said pregnancy can trigger it, Lisa. I was trying to get your attention. He has had some problems that weren't a good idea. Okay. Bad as I hate to, I could probably sit here another 2 hours just yapping, but I'm not going to keep you. Gosh, there's 19 people in the house. Maybe that's why I like doing this so good. I enjoy just sitting here talking about it and stuff. But my head's itching. I think I'm going to have to. It's not long, but that used to be brown. Chili with dog. Yeah, I'll try to get these off tomorrow, Christy. I think I'm gonna see if I can. Well, it depends on the scooter, 'cause they got to take them down to a mailbox down the street down there where the laundromat's at. I gotta take them. Uh, I know, Christy. If the scooter's working fine and everything, I'll take them down there and drop them. I already got the postage thing. Well, I hadn't printed it. I just got to go on there and I think I've got about $10 worth of postage that I can print. It won't take that much. Uh, yeah, you could pull that off if it is the screen protector, because I'm pretty sure I put a screen protector on that. Then you could just replace the screen. Oh, you're talking about. Yeah, that's one way of getting my attention there too, Christy, is put all those emojis in there. Um, I see them. But I notice sometimes somebody will say hi, junk driver, and junk driver for some reason will be highlighted. How do you do that? How do you do that? Do you just let me see? Does it highlight it when I say junk driver? Why foot no? Disregard that junk driver. All right, folks. I'm gonna get out of here. Been talking an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate it. My spirits is uplifted somewhat, and I hope to goodness that scooter is charged tomorrow. Otherwise, I've got to get on the phone with Donovan and talk to the VA about my new batteries. And a new charger. I want the regular charger that come with that, not the ones that. Who bought this for me? Willow bought it for me. She sent me money and bought me one of those from Amazon when my other one took a dump. You have to put the ampersand in front of your name. Really? Okay. Now, all right. I'm gonna get out of here. I got to get on here and get my over-the-counter meds ordered, and I may go watch a couple of y'all's video. Baby Hamlet. Hey, I didn't see Baby Hamlet. Who is Baby Hamlet? I'll check them out later. Baby Hamlet. Okay, everybody. I got to get out of here and let me. I may just do a live every night. I may just do it.